Wow.
Go get hijacked. We have foundation. We're going to be firm, fixed, and immovable. And if you want to dig on what the brother's saying so that we can have an understanding, and knowledge understanding of a thing, then cool. Yeah, just don't get hijacked. All right?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Now, I don't know if any of his link and contact is still up in operation, because this video is from 2015. So I don't know. I just don't know. Just give you guys a heads up with that. Listen to the archive, you do that also. So it's going to take us about 5-6 weeks to cover everything. So, but back to what we're talking about in this video, duality versus polarity. This is very important for this to have you view this thing a lot different. Look at the
duality versus polarity. Polarity versus duality. Y'all see that this video is titled Egyptian Magic versus Drakhan or Drakhan Magic, or Breaking of Spells, the Law of Duality. Okay? So let's learn some. Hooah, hooah.
Like dragon versus dragon, as in a dragon war.
Wow.
Maybe you mean like, a more versus more war.
Wow.
Right away.
So he said polarity does not have anything to do with dueling. It does not fight against itself. Okay? It's not fighting against itself. It's not chaos. It's order. It flows. It's unity.
Now, remember what I just said. Now, that's the law of polarity, meaning that you simply recognize, if you recognize one thing, you automatically recognize another. And you can't help that. Okay? Now, this is what he says about duality. Remember, duality is combative. The same thing, there's a sort of opposite ends of the spectrum. In the overlanded piece, different poles need each other. In duality, it's more of a combative, like, oh, black people against white people, gays against.
Do you know what combative means? Combative means to fight or go against. Okay? I've been in the healthcare field since I was 15 years old. I'm 32. And when someone is fighting against what you're trying to do in the healthcare field, we use the phrase, they're being combative, because they're fighting, because in actuality they're fighting against you. They're fighting against you trying to take care of them. They're fighting against them wanting to eat. They're fighting against you want to help them get dressed. They're being combative. So, the nurses will go in there, whatever, and do what nurses do. They drug motherfuckers up. You know what I'm saying? And having these old people in dazes, maybe drugged up out their mind. If you can help not putting your loved ones, your elders in a nursing home, please take time to take care of your elders, because when you put them in these institutions that the government is funding and taking care of them, or using the money that the government gives them as Social Security or disability or retirement, they're using that money and giving it right back to the government to put these people in these establishments to take care of them, but they're not really taking care of them. They're slowly killing them. They're keeping them in a coma-like state. And we're going to leave it at that. Wow.
All right, thank you, brother. I appreciate you for that drop on duality versus polarity. So,
okay, duality versus polarity. Family, I say, I advise y'all to drop some Hive on Urban Reed, you know what I'm saying? Young man in the back of the classroom, ask some questions, even more questions, to put everything that's coming forth, putting it together, you know what I'm saying? We all bring in the pieces of the puzzle, and he's finding a way to link every piece to his part. So, even though that's what we're all doing, much aloha to the family, much aloha to the tribe, much aloha to you for coming through on a ShaBat to chill with the crew. ShaBat ShaLaWam, family. ShaBat ShaLaWam. Tawada huwa. Tawada huwa. I'm gonna try to control my energy, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't making no promises. I'm gonna try to contain it, so I don't drain the little battery out my little phone, so I can get a nice little stable amount of time, okay, to try to get this in, you know what I'm saying. So, duality versus polarity. Okay, yesterday had a crazy ass phone call. Sister Ty, but you have been Tawada Aqua for letting me know that the drop was live. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, you know, when I seen it, it was I think I was catching the end of it, you know, but he was talking about he was talking about the alchemical Drakhan and versus the alchemical serpent. So he's basically saying the same thing about how the alchemical dragon is falling into the polarity, and how the alchemical serpent, is falling into the lane of duality. Okay? The lane of duality is some gems in the vid. Go and check out Egyptian magic versus dragon magic, or the breaking of spells. You know what I'm saying, about Urban Reed. But see, but when I synced it and I saw the video, I done synced this video like 3-4 times already, like back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's deep. Because the breaking of spells, right? It's the breaking of spells, right? What's the breaking of spells? Nigga, you under a spell. You under many spells, my nigga. You under many spells, okay? And not only are you under many spells, you know, there's a energy to detach these spells from you and send them back to sender. You know what I'm saying? There is something to disrupt or stop the curse, the spell that was casted on you. You know what I'm saying? And send that motherfucker back to sender. You know what I'm saying? So they said, if you gonna dig a grave, you might as well dig two. One gonna be for you, for me, and the other one gonna be for you. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the breaking of spells. The breaking of spells. You know, in a video, he compares Egyptian magic and dragon magic. He compares Thoth magic to indigenous magic. Now, don't get flipped out because a nigga saying magic, okay? You know what I'm saying? Don't matter the title, you know what I'm saying? We talking about straight energy. You know what I'm saying? We talking about energy. You know what I'm saying? We talking about energy, frequency, and vibration. So don't get your pennies in a bunch because I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, magic. You know what I'm saying? Ask for discernment. Have dragonfly vision. Begin to see clearly. Begin to see the whole picture. Step out of the box. Step out of the box. And look at the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? Look at the whole picture. Okay? Well, I'm talking about that. Because these dragons are in order. And when you get in order, is the dragon, that power that was behind our forefathers. You know, we read in the sacred, we start digging in the sacred text. You know what I'm saying? Last year, you know what I'm saying? When Sister Maddie Smile started bringing out stuff in the sacred text, we started digging. And how they was slicing and dicing, just a few was taking down 10,000, 100,000. Slaying armies, nigga. Just a few. And we always hear about the power that the Most High bestowed on them. But what is that power? What is it? Could it be dragon power? Some kind of power tied in with these dragons, tied into you. Tied in with the Drakhan, it's tied in with the Khan. So, polarity, duality, polarity, and duality. Okay? Now, I'm waiting for the book to come up. So, Mystical Dragon Magic, Teachings of the 5 Inner Rings. Mystical Dragon Magic, Teachings of the 5 Inner Rings. Y'all get this book, y'all pull this up so y'all can, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can read with me. You know, or so you can dig on it on your own personal time. I'm going to try to find a way how I can get the link so I can drop it in the drop library so it can be on 432, you know what I'm saying, the drop site with both of the books, Dancing with Dragons, and Invoking Their Ageless Wisdom and Power, or Wisdom and Knowledge. And then this one, the Mystical Dragon Magic, Teachings of the Inner Rings, right? Okay, I was thinking about the word mystic, right? Because this book, it talks about how you go from the apprentice. There's 5 steps. So it's how to go from the apprentice to the mystic, right? So in Egypt, they was like sorcerers because they was using magic or whatever, but how they were using the energy, you know, so they were called magicians, you know what I'm saying? So when it's done right and it's done in order, we call it a mystic instead of a magician, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I bet you it's so, you know what I'm saying? I bet you it's so. A mystic. You know what I'm saying? Because in this book, it's not, even though it talks about magic, you know what I'm saying? It constantly repeats the word mystic. You know what I'm saying? And the dragon's magic is called mystical. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna jump into it. And y'all probably like, why I keep referring to this book, but I only got into it, you know what I'm saying, for a few minutes. And part 3 of the last drop, you know, but because we were talking about the dragon heart. So I guess that's a good place to start. When you bring it up, when you type it in, it's gonna say preview book. You go right there. Instead of trying to find a PDF, you can preview book. Some of the pages is not going to be available. You know, usually when it's getting good, the page don't be available. I apologize.